What? Let's try that again. What is good? It is the O Show. Hanging out. Doing a bonus one on Sunday. Getting immersed as Davo. That bird. Alik'r deserter. Doing our thing in solitude. Been live for about 2 hours now, hanging out. Normally we're live Monday through Thursday by 5 p.m. Pacific, but you know, I can't resist the bonus. Appreciate your patience while I had some food there. A hungry Davo. Not very good at streaming.
This land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings, on the day of your death. And we'll
Excuse me, guys. Air's pretty nasty in San Diego today. At least down here on the beach.
A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
Beautiful day here in Solitude. So it looked like for these, actually Javi Raw is like here right now. Look at him. Chilling over here all sneaky like, what's good?
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Dija and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
Pizza roll, yeah, man. I live at the beach. It's usually, I'd say like 85% of the time it's awesome, but unfortunately the air's been really humid and nasty this year, so sometimes it sucks.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Setting up a wreck seems somewhat dishonorable to me.
Turn me in? For what? What crime's been committed? I'm just making idle talk about what would most undoubtedly be a tragic event. A tragic and very, very profitable event.
I don't know.
It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Lord Cuddy says this quest is so awful. I'm inclined to agree with you. What is the reward for this quest? Professor Willis says, well, you are a deserter. Look, we said already, Davo has a complex moral framework that allows that to be okay, okay? He's a Ronin, alright? What is the reward for Lights Out? Is it worth doing? Despite the supreme assholitude? Nobody's gonna tell me the reward for this? Well, fine then. What else did I have going? Alright, let's go talk to Vittoria. Vittoria Vici. Still looking suave.
Yes?
The taste of home and heart.
Hey, wanna play tag?
I want to see if there's another exit to Solitude down here. I haven't even really explored this end. I think it's all residential and temples, right? What it looks like. Ooh, it's pretty fancy. This is where you come to pose with your fancy clothing. The reward is like gold and stuff. Nice. Nice one. Oh, yo. Don't we have quest for the Bard's College? Well, first there's a man wandering the streets near the Bard's College. Where is he at? I want to talk to the man wandering the streets. There we go. Please don't skip leg day. There we go.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
Oops.
Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bow. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences.
Sabatum says, Dobby has lost his master. Spot on, sir. Spot on.
He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this. He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they can help for such an important matter.
Thanks, Dervenin. Alright.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
So I reckon this is the Bard's College right here. More residential, and then I suppose there's more this way, eh? Looks like the palace and such. Ahaha, okay. Well, let's have a word at the Bard's College first, shall we?
Another quiet day. I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fellow who wrote the cookbook.
Look at that. I saw that shadow of a bird and I was like, where? And I looked up and there it was. Look at those hawks, majestic. I'm really happy with the mods I'm running. And the performance is quite good, even streaming. We're doing 720p,
Position, Dean of History.
60 frames.
Wide range of subjects. I teach poetry, writing, history, and the finer points of court life.
Hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
Welcome to you new folks who are hanging out. Thanks for those follows. I appreciate it, man. Trying to grow the channel, so that's probably the easiest way you can help out. What is with the interior lighting in Solitude, though? These guys are all very goth.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
IRL, the Eddas of like the Icelanders and Norwegians and stuff are all very cool if you ever read them in real life.
As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torrig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. Not much, but as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Apologize about the darkness there. People in Solitude, not big believers in candles and such. Take a look around the Bard's College. I don't think I've ever actually been here. I haven't played very much Skyrim.
Pardon me, but I trust you've been working on your poem on the classical heroes of Skyrim, yes?
Yes, sir, Professor Jermaine. It's a war epic about old Burkiller's last stand.
I'm sure
Must be like the dorms. Hype. Pretty nice digs. Guillermo's hair is killing me though.
Ildi, what year did the Aldmeri Dominion invade the Empire?
Late 171.
Good Ildi, soak in the lore. Yorn, what happened during the Red Year?
Soak in the lore. I love that. Soak in the lore. That's incredible.
Ardenfel's Red Mountain erupts. Try to be precise, Yorn. Remember, being a bard isn't just about the music.
We have class in this dark room. Let's, without the travel lantern, this is what it looks like in their classroom. Guys. Buy some torches.
I'm Dean of Loot at the Bard's College, and no, I don't give private lessons.
Good to meet a prospective bard. He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is. The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time. And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned. At least, that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svafnir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself. Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
Oh wow, really? Amazing. I couldn't imagine.
It takes two things to be a good teacher. The first is patience. The second is a firm wooden stick for rapping knuckles.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
You're new here, right? Welcome to the Bard's College. It's like a musical museum. You know, I don't get the impression that I'm very well liked at the college.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory.
I'm sure it will.
Oh word, this guy's a scald.
And why wouldn't I be? We sing tales of kings, queens, and their politics, 'tis true. But do you know who really makes history? The person who writes it.
Look how red his eyes are, dude. This guy's ablaze. Whoops. My bad.
good story is 9 parts truth and 1 part fiction.
Seems like most of these are 9 parts fiction.
Can we really just make things up? It doesn't seem right.
Read carefully. You will see there are ways to
Yo, they have a nice feasting hall.
Bards at designated times. Find an inn if you want to make requests. You found the Bard's College Kitchen. Congratulations.
That guy is a salt lord, man. Look at his little cubby, no wonder. Sir Salty. Ooh, another exit. Servants' quarters or some shit, I guess. Ooh, we get the old balcony.
I trust you've been working on your poem on the classical heroes of Skyrim, yes?
Ah, it's like a lecture hall. What a grim ass place to take classes. Guess they do that on purpose, you know. It helps the students focus if it's super depressing. Aha, we have another one. Yeah, I guess I'll join the Barnes College, you know, even if just for a nice place to sleep. Grifton. Okay. So next up, let's actually perhaps turn some things off. Okay. Speak to Elisif and Falk Firebeard. I also need to talk to Victoria still, okay. I guess she's chilling down there in the water. Alright, so I need to head into the Blue Palace for that shit. Good thing I'm appropriately dressed to deal with the royalty. The Blue Palace, quite beautiful. Turn this off.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
Nice little courtyard here.
Sabeel Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. Oh, I think you'll find that magic is rare in Skyrim. Winterhold, though, the college there has it in abundance. Look there if you wish to learn. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. No, that honor is Sabeel Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough. You are free to leave.
Man, you're lucky we're in the palace right now. I would slice you for that attitude. I assume that this is what Beautiful Loser is mentioning right here. That looks delicious.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up. Are you my gallant hero? Have you come to whisk me away to a life of adventure and romance? Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary in there. Well, I suppose in that case it's okay to let you in. But only briefly. Be careful and come right back. Don't mess anything up while you're here.
Okay, nice. So she just gives you the key. I was hoping it wasn't some timed event.
Someday a gallant hero will ride up and take me away. Someday.
I was worried it was a timed
I
thing.
made a wish in the town well that a golden knight came to take me to his castle. Oh, does it spoil the wish if I tell?
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under
Your
my
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Beautiful Loser says I actually have pizza. Yo, I actually had pizza during the break. Meatball and onion pizza. Delicious. Slurped it right up.
Thane Bryling, at your service. I can always find time to share a word with a warrior.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Oh shit. History's first lobbyist.
Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks. If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership.
Wow, this guy's pretty fucking rude.
I must return to the court. They simply can't make do without me.
Well, Falk has
business with the court?
gives no shits.
I have little patience for mundane concerns.
He literally shoved me out of the way.
I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me.
Bryling's
on.
obsession with honor and tradition is... I understand what's best for Solitude, and Jarl Elisif.
I was speaking to the lobbyist before you fucking shoved me around, Falk.
I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that.
Yo, everyone in the Skyrim universe is a fucking asshole. What is with these people? No wonder people go on murdering sprees in this game.
Good. We've wasted enough time here.
The Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs at court. You direct those concerns to me.
You're trying my patience. Not really. Varnius Junius is a fool. I'm sure nothing will come of it. I suppose if you're truly interested, you could talk to Falk. He's the better safe than sorry type. I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will grant you admission.
Oh, it's nice that she's a destruction trainer. That's something I'm fucking with.
I was a member of the court during the reign of Toryg's father. It was Toryg who appointed me to the position. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Toryg on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Toryg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Toryg became that symbol. No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Toryg High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Toryg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Toryg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Toryg might have done it. Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Toryg wasn't ready to let it fall apart.
Yo, Marcus Holland. Thank you for following, man. That does help us toward unlocking Chivo number 2. I appreciate it, bro.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Anything worth... It could learn a spell. That's what I was kind of thinking about. First, let me see if I have anything I'd like to sell. I don't think so. Maybe the petty soul gem I could sell, yeah. Get that out of the way. Nah, we're chilling on the rest, but I may purchase a spell. He's got a few here. Take a look. We'll start at the bottom. Turning Undead. Stone Flesh. Award. Bark, so that's Health and Magicka. Soul Trap. Pretty handy, but I prefer putting Soul Tap on my weapon, to be honest. So it gives you a minute to kill him. That's probably worth knowing that spell. Wink. I'm not super rich, so I can't go too ham. Lightning Bolt's pretty beastly. Especially with the Magicka damage, but I kind of like Frost because I think if I remember, it does stamina. Yeah. Ice Spike's pretty nice. I grab it. I have healing already. She does have fast healing though, which might be a smart move. Early on. Yeah, I think I should get fast healing. I don't know though, Ice Spike's pretty nice. I'm not gonna have hardly enough Magicka to cast most of this shit for now. So I might as well grab Ice Spike. It'll probably be easier to make healing potions. All things said and done. Ooh, I think probably good on spells for now, buy 2.
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Do you have bit?
Yeah, because they're a princess level, so they're gonna cost every magica.
This with the court?
The Imperials are good for business, and
Thane
business is good
Bryling,
for
at your
Skyrim.
service.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
This guy looks like a G.
The Emperor's cousin, Vittoria Vici, is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
Wash his face.
I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Okay, we'll give Falk a word here first.
The Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs of court. You direct those concerns to me.
Shut up and fucking carb up, Falk.
Yes? Oh, right, the rum. Thank you. I developed a taste for it after a fair weather trip to Hammerfell. Here, this is for you.
Debatum says Alik'r Necromancer. You know, when you play a Redguard and do magic, I always feel like I'm playing an Erudite from EverQuest. Check out that reference. Marcus Holland too, assisting toward the Chivo with an additional account. Thanks, man. We'll see how many he does.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
One thing Skyrim has taught me is that it's always bandits.
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
So wait, you talk about it all scary like it's haunted, but you're like, yeah, it's probably just bandits or wild animals. Falk, you gotta make up your mind, brother.
Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Alik'r. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that. That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace.
I couldn't even read all that. Marcus Holland, something about bitches. There's another account following, thanks.
Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Beautiful Loser asks, what do you have to do to marry Camilla from Riverwood? Probably...
Do you have business with the court?
hit her G-spot, I'd say. SK Silver 1211. Yo man, thank you for following. That is a legit follow. I appreciate it. It does get us a little bit closer to unlocking Chivo number 2.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
I just did. By the way, what's good to all you guys?
Of my dear husband Torrig, the weighty position of Jarl has fallen to me. Please direct questions to my steward.
Hope you guys are having a excellent Sunday, chilling on the infinite couch. It is the O show.
He's a fool and a coward who naively believes he can bring about peace through warfare. It's rather sad, really.
Bonus. Normally live Monday through Thursday by 5 p.m. Pacific.
What can I do for you?
Let's right off the bat ask about the outfit. Why not?
It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen.
The Ultimate Doom guy asks if I'm running mods to make it look better. Definitely. If you want a list, you can actually just type Skyrim mods in chat. You'll get a list. It's Marcus again. Is followed. Okay, that one's actually pretty funny.
Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it.
I'm glad you guys are hanging out, having a good time. Love doing the bonuses on the weekend. Tomorrow on the O Show, we'll be coming back with the Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl playthrough. But I'll be doing Skyrim for a while here, and then later I'll probably switch games, but I don't know. We'll see. Might just do a shitload of Skyrim today.
Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
What is it like in here without my lantern? Look at this gloomy ass cavern they hold court in. Holy shit. No wonder their place is called Solitude. What do I want to do? I guess I could take care of these little other things real quick. I could take that back to Tari. Could talk to Vittoria. Okay.
Watch your feet. We just clean there.
They want to snoop around a bit.
Jarls come and Jarls go.
Oh, that's the cook.
The good cook stays for a lifetime, and I'm a very, very good cook.
Alright, nice little feasting area here. Digging it. Digging it. I always like to check out like the architecture of the buildings, how they lay them out, and of course secrets. Look at this, some tables and shit in the basement. Nice. I guess it's like servants' quarters down here, huh? Maybe for like noble servants. At the court we were just at. Some royal chambers up in here. Look at that, spooky-ish. Having a fucking arcane enchanter in your bedroom. Nice. Guess that's pretty common in Skyrim. Oh man. More Marcus. Check it out. I do appreciate the time investment though, you know? It's like meaning well, but kind of being misguided. Maybe he just really wants the 24-hour stream, you know? You can't blame him. If he wants the 24-hour stream that much and he's that proactive, you actually have to applaud him. Alright, I think that's the whole place. A Gullible Clam asks what A&B this is. I think it's on the mod list, but if it's not, I'm using Seasons of Skyrim. It's by the same dude who did True Vision. It's a little more fantastical, I guess you could say. But I still like it. I guess this means she's like in her house right now, right? Because it's like nighttime. Alright, we should probably just go rest and then come back in the morning. I am doing my little immersive thing, so I do like rested inns and sleep and shit like that, you know? Have a good old time. Llama Phil asks about a 24 flower stream. I'm actually a pretty extensive gardener in real life, so every stream is a 24 flower stream. That's hard to say. I said 20 floor, which is even more meta because floor is how you say flower in France, right? So that was like so many layers.
True. I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
Oh, these are some chill dudes hanging out tonight.
Not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done. Take my advice, never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes.
Marcus wants a 24-hour stream, folks.
Too many drinking games, too many bets. And I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Dude, everybody's going to the Winking Skeever to get down for the evening. I like it. Where's Ernskar at? Oh, he's in the Blue Palace. Can do that. Algae says r/trees. Theoretically.
This drink's on me.
Being friends with the bartender's son has its advantages, huh?
I want to talk to some of these cool people I saw coming in here.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
I once
Xander.
captained a ship called the Argent Raptor. She struck an iceberg and went down just north of Windhelm.
Oh no, Xander. Remember Xander that we killed in Takistan, guys?
From ship's captain to lowly crewman. I suppose I deserve it after wasting all my coin on gambling and women.
Yo, the skeever's packed tonight.
You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon.
That's the executor again.
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
Same.
Aye, but I'll be here in solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskyg. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable. Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
It's like turn my back on them. Yeah, whatever. Yo, I cleared out the place. Everyone's gone. I guess it's like midnight, so everyone's heading to bed.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Yeah, let's be a cheapo and see if I still have the room. You know? Might still be mine.
This is an ode to protectors.
It's still mine. What do you think about Marcus just followed? I have a neutral opinion of Marcus. I don't try to control other people's actions.
Imperials. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when
Ooh, hold up. Black bandana? Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
one of us dies.
What do you pick up there? Oh, I wish I saw that first.
This land
so
is
lucky.
ours, and we'll
So lucky. I'm not lucky.
get wiped clean.
I'm observant, young lady.
That has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
You know, I had to retire and leave you to run
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
I could run the skeever. You even said I'm almost as smart as you.
Don't be a silly girl.
I wonder if those college boots look cool. They don't really look like they would look that good. Otherwise, I'd take them.
She runs a bar, and you said she's one of your favorite girls.
Oh, brother.
That's it. I'm not retiring, ever. End of discussion.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Alright, let's go have a word with the Radiant Raiments lady. A silly moose says, "Tell my wife I said hello." Yo, that's like one of my favorite Futurama episodes, man. I love that shit.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
Alright, do I have that quest tracking right now? Where the fuck is she at? Tari, I modeled your clothes. Look how beautiful I am in them. Oh, there she is. She's walking back. Alright. I'll ambush her on the road.
Make it quick.
Excuse me. Did a favor for you?
That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours. And here's something for your trouble. Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire. You want something from me?
No, she won't sell stuff out here. Okay. Yo, I'm gonna do a little fashion real quick. If you have just joined, normally what my character looks like when he's out like for battle, you know, is this. This is normally what I look like. But you know, in town you want to look like at least a little better. So I've been rocking like this with those fine clothes there, but I think instead I'm gonna bust these out. I think it'll look a lot better. First off, that's downright handsome right there. But let's swap the circlet for the bandana and see what that looks like. I don't think it'll look better, I'm just curious. Alright, that has a different look. Not as cool as the circlet, but pretty cool. But I like this for being in town, you know?
What do you need?
Nothing, I'm just doing some fashion. All good, sir. That is pretty hype right there. Alright. So, Vittoria Vici, where's she at right now? Alright, down by the dock. Go talk to her. I think we have to exit Solitude to do that. Llama Phil says college boots, they're Uggs, aren't they? Brilliant. Fucking brilliant, sir. Brilliant. You know, I should just favorite this shit, you know what I mean? But that's too intelligent, I think. I think I need to be dumber. Alright, we're gonna have a word with Miss Vittoria.
Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude.
What's good, everybody? Chilling on the infinite couch, by the way. It is the Osho bonus edition. Normally, I'm live by 5 p.m. Pacific, Monday through Thursday. But I really enjoy streaming, so I tend to do at least one bonus stream over the weekend as well. This is actually the second bonus this weekend. I'm crazy. I think I can afford a horse right now. I ought to buy one.
Is this about the stables? My husband Gaiman handles the business.
Take your little chickie eggs.
You got business at the stable? Work hard for the future and leave the past be. That's my motto. Been about 8 years now. I used to be a mercenary, but one trip to Ravenscar Hollow cured me of that. There's hag ravens in that cave with talons like daggers. They'll open your bowels quick as you wink if you let them get close. A creature like that'll make a man think long and hard about what he wants out of life.
One Fremen asked where are we at in this Skyrim playthrough. The character's like level 2. Pretty early, but this is going to be like the character that I just basically play forever. Because Skyrim has like hundreds of hours of content. Skyrim's a game I'll basically always have on the back burner on the OSHA.
That's what I'm here for. What are you offering? Good enough for me. It's the one with the saddle.
Now this thing about buying a horn, if you
Heading
have...
up to Solitude. You should stop to check out the view on your way. It's a good one.
If you have convenient horses installed, I think you have to buy the horn to be able to summon your horse. But you might not have to, and if you don't have to, I'm not going to. So, let's try. Not a bad looking horsey. Seen worse. So one thing is I can access its inventory with H, and the horse has an inventory. That's a pretty nice thing about convenient horses. Who am I? Leet has followed. Big ups, man. I appreciate it. That does help us toward unlocking Chivo number 2. So yeah, I got a horse inventory. I can also interact with shit from horseback. So for instance, I think I can like hit E and loot this. Not E, my bad. Actually, I think I have it bound to E. I need to rebind it real quick. One moment. Yeah, the looting key needs to be... I don't know, F would work. Right? Let's try it. So I should be able to like loot this flower from horseback. I guess F centers your view already, so it's not gonna work for that. Shit. I don't remember what I actually set it as before. Maybe it was G for ground. Let me try that. H for horse inventory works perfect, but I gotta figure out something for the looting. Try to talk to this guy from horseback and see if it works. Yeah, you might not be able to even talk to him.
With this talk of dragons, world gone mad, I say.
How can I test this? Can I try to get this? There we go. You kind of have to spam it, but you can like loot from horseback. You guys see how that's working? So I set it to G for ground, and then now when I'm close to harvestable shit, I can hit G a bunch, loot it from horseback. It's also nice because you can talk to quest givers from horseback. And again, that's all from convenient horses, so if that stuff sounds good to you, definitely hook it up with this mod. It gives your followers horses as well, which is really handy. Seth Jr., what's good, man? Thank you for following. That does push us a little closer to Chivo number 2, man, so I appreciate it. Much obliged, sir. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the immersive Skyrim experience here with Davo. The lore, I guess, from the alternative start that I'm using is that he's a Alik'r deserter. He's trying to make his way in Skyrim. Let's do this though. Let me dismount here. Alright. And I should be able... I'm gonna leave the area where the horse is. I'm gonna test one more feature of this convenient horses thing. I mean to hit that. Alright. Gotta select the horse whistle. Let me favorite it real quick. There we go. Alright. So I should be able to whistle for my horse.
Another quiet
See if
day,
it works.
I hope.
Is that it right there? Is that my horse? No. Alright, so that makes your horse come running from wherever it actually is. That's pretty cool. Alright, so what that means is that horn actually does something different. The whistle, as you can see, made my horse run to me from where it was actually parked. But if I buy that horn, it'll actually let me summon the horse like a spell. Let me see how much this guy charges for the horn.
Is this about the stables?
Got business at the stables?
Gaiman handles the business.
Of course. Not my problem.
I think it's 1,000 as well.
Up to Solitude. Should stop to check out.
I think it costs 1,000. So when I get 1,000, I'll get the horn and I'll demo that. But for now, I can whistle and my horse will come running. That's kind of cool, right? G, forget that. Yeah, basically. Alright, horses probably don't like docks very much, so maybe just hang out right here. It's a nice steed. It'll serve us for a time, I'm sure. You know, we should probably dress halfway decent to talk to her. I don't know though. It's kind of like a sketchy area. I think I should stay in my battle gear.
You talk to Ed Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
Yes? Alright then.
Alright then.
You have
You
no
look new.
knowledge of who you speak
I'm new too.
Go away.
I think we could be friends.
East Empire Company. Nice. That real life reference, right? Alright, you know what? I gotta look nice when I talk to her, right? Look how nice she looks. Can't be scrubbed tearing it out here. Now we have equal niceness going on, see? And I look intimidating as fuck with my bracers, you know? You can make me go inside to talk to you? Rude.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
Damn, girl, I didn't know we were getting married. Rex.
Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set.
Like, I try to bribe her or persuade her. I don't think my speech is very good, so I'm gonna bribe her.
That would be acceptable. You can tell Yvette San her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
Sick.
Some say I got my position because my cousin is the Emperor. Nonsense. The man's given me nothing. He can't even be bothered to attend my wedding. Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for the Empire. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
As Sabatum says, just casually strip down and change clothes in front of her. That's how I show how devoted I am. Man. How I show that, you know, it's important to me that I look good. Checking real quick for duplicates. Nah, we're good. Okay, lovely.
I really need to get back to planning my wedding.
I need to favorite some of these poisons.
There's nothing for you in the warehouse, so why don't you take a walk?
Uh-oh, I knew this looked spooky down here.
This is the East Empire Company's central warehouse. All of their shipments go through here. Unfortunately, thanks to some problems they've been having, it hasn't seen much use lately. Either way, it's off limits to you.
I'm gonna break in there so hard. You don't even know.
How should I know? I don't work for them. If you want to help, I suppose you could head to Windhelm and talk to Orthus and Dario. He's in charge over there.
Sabatum, that is quite funny. She owes me 2,000 gold. What about the 61 gold? Ah, that'll work. Like, what? Maybe her take of that 2,000 is so low, it's worth it to her, perhaps? Couldn't tell you. Man, let's take a immersion break for a moment here, shall we? Got our fancy clothes on. Hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday, man. It's the OSHA bonus. Chillin'. Getting immersed here. For those of you speculating about why she accepted that bribe in chat, she might have accepted the bribe because I'm clearly a murderer. Like, did you think about that? Tell Yvette. So I have a quest to talk to some dude in the East Empire Company. Did it turn that on for me? Oh, in Windhelm. Oh, okay. Not here. Gotcha. Alright, let's do a little more errand boy stuff. We'll keep the fancy clothes on, you know. We want to blend in town. Don't want to upset the locals too much.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
God damn, this Skyrim setup is beautiful though. I love it. It's such a joy to play every time. Llama Phil Davo says Davo looks legit. He has a kind face. Kinda, yeah. Trying to go for like a regal, like, warlord kinda. Looks very fancy on the horse. Willis says it's weird that your ability to intimidate people in games is based on your speech score. That's always been a bit weird to me too, though. Like in tabletop role-playing games, which I play quite a bit of, you usually can like use your strength to intimidate people and that sort of thing. And I've even played some computer games where you can use your strength to intimidate people. So it's not always the case.
Wanderer like you needs a little fire in the veins. Some spiced wine? Oh, very brisk. When the snow sets in, even the hardiest Nord needs some spiced wine to warm the blood.
Who in chat, by the way, who chilling on the infinite couch this Sunday, has had spiced wine in real life? Or, as I usually refer to it, wassail. Wassail. Who's had some wassail? Some spiced wine. Shit in real life is delicious.
Thank you so much. I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles.
Nice, the complimentary spiced wine. Excellent, excellent.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Alright. Let's enjoy one of them right now as a reward for a job well done. Delicious.
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
Alright, now I think the next little thing I need to do here is talk to Ernskar about Octave, and he's in the Blue Palace, it looks like. Okay, head to the Blue Palace. Llama Phil says like mulled wine. That's a form of it. When I make a wassail, I usually do
I'm telling you,
warmed up meat or wine with like cloves and stuff like that, and then I actually add cut up apples and stuff too.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
It's pretty tasty. Yo, what's good, Gatsby?
Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception
Sustain, welcome back, man. Wait, where's this fool? Oh, it's him right there. I was looking at the names in chat. Damn. Hey, bud.
Another quiet day. Debts are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do.
Why does everything cost 61 gold? I'm just gonna pay it. Why do I gotta fight this dude in the street? That's dishonorable.
Works for me. Tell Aktiev the debt's settled.
Aktiev, you're a cheap bastard. Cheap bastard. Look how much cooler than you I look. Alright, let's go tell him the good news though. We paid it for him. Why not? You know, karmically, we'll reap the benefits.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Gatsby says, Davo, it is not good. It started snowing and you're salty as hell about it. Well, fuck you, mate. Last night it was 90 degrees in my house, alright? I don't want to hear you're complaining. I want you to go roll around in your snow and enjoy it, alright? Because it's hot as Satan's testicles in San Diego. It's definitely not feeling as bad as it was, don't get me wrong, but for November it's still hot as balls. I love snow, but I'm a Viking, so
We're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
I'll kill you. Don't compare us. The Batum has it right. Snow was better than all. Uh-oh. I need to favorite my adrenaline thing. It is. Oh, it's just a daily. Okay.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister.
Good news, bud.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done. You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Nice. Thanks for the two-handed training that I'll never use, but it's cool. I still appreciate it, man. Algie says frostbite versus heat stroke. Truth. But Sabatum lays down some more truth. It's easier to deal with cold than heat. That is the truth.
Another quiet day.
Alright. What's next here? I can't do this until I start the main quests. Where is Rhymerock Barrow? Might do that. We'll put that one on there. I don't know if I want to do this quest. It seems pretty scumbag. See where that's at. This I might jump into. I think I need to at least level a bit before I do it though. Let's take a look at that too. So, Broken Ore Grotto's right there. There's the lighthouse. Wolf Skull Caves back there. Rhymerock Burrows, a decent little piece. Olaf's verse is in Dead Man's Respite. Alright, so all of these involve quite a bit of traveling. I kind of want to go ahead and do the Mind of Madness, so maybe we'll do that. You know? Maybe we'll do that. Fuck it. Seems fun to me.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
I think before we dive into this kind of larger quest though, might do to take a little break. A gullible clam has followed. Big ups, man. I appreciate that. That does get us just a little bit closer to unlocking Chivo number 2. Glad you guys are enjoying the bonus Osho.
say the college
Everybody always loves the Skyrim broadcasts. I don't know what it is. I think Skyrim has just got a place in a lot of people's hearts, and it's really fun to watch modded Skyrim with, you know, the HUD hidden and stuff, because it's a bit like a little film, isn't it? That's pretty cool. But I think I'm gonna do a full save here, and then we'll take a break, and then dive into this quest. What I think is gonna happen. It is time for a break. I recommend you take a break too, stand up, stretch, get your blood flowing, take care of yourself a little bit. It is the O Show Sunday bonus. Normally we're live Monday through Thursday, live by 5 p.m. Pacific. If you're new, you know, there's the usual information down below the video, and I definitely appreciate all these follows today. I am trying to grow the channel, and that's probably one of the best ways you can help out. So Marcus, you're a rascal. That was a bit rascally. I'm going to take a break myself, stretch my hand, stand up, move around, get a little fresh air, refill the beverage. You know how we do. Do what you got to do, and we'll be back with some more Skyrim here in a few. Yo, what is good? Appreciate your patience. Hopefully you did something good with yourself during the break. I know that I did. It is the O Show. We're going to get back into some immersive Skyrim here with Davo, the Alik'r deserter. We're about to dive into what seems like be a pretty fun quest. Hope everything works as far as the alt-tabbery here. Might have to relaunch the client again. Oh, we're good. I really do appreciate you guys that you guys don't whine during the breaks. A lot of streams I watch, I almost feel bad for the streamer because whenever they take a break, their chat just shits all over them. I appreciate that you guys don't do that to me. All right. Here we go.
Dragons I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
Llama Phil says we'd shit on you to your face. Does that mean you'd shit on my face, or you would insult me to my face? I'm confused. Shed some light on the subject in y'all's gloomy ass chambers. Fuck. Alright, so we've actually already got the key, so we're ready to party here. So Batum says the Thief series is on pretty good sale at Good Old Games. Dude, the Thief games are some of the greatest games of all time. Absolute worth, in my opinion. If I had the spare doja, I'd pick it up right now. Highly recommend. The more recent Thief games, not so much, but the OG titles, some good shit. You know, I gotta say, it looks like the maids haven't really been making it into this wing to do a whole lot of cleaning. You know? I'm not sure that they've cleaned very recently in here. Something tells me. Though it looks like prior to the last cleaning, they did have a pretty good rager in here. I will say that much. I'm here to be entertained. No, I don't think that was envy, but that guy was funny. Yeah, people can be pretty salty on Twitch. I don't know what it is.
Marty, Kelly, my dear. Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
That hat, though. Yo, Mindzos. Thanks for following, man. I appreciate that. That does get us one closer to unlocking Chivo number 2. Damn. You guys have been really generous with the follows today. I appreciate it. This quest is so fun already. Oh, how's it going? Or actually, no. Pelagius disappeared. Shigorath, how's it going?